What's going on, y'all? I got a message coming from Job chapter 10, verses 1 through 7, and I'm going to read. My soul is weary of my life. The soul is regarded as immoral. Similar words for the soul are feelings, emotions, passion, warmth, energy, spirit, and commitment. My soul is weary of my life. To be weary means to be showing feelings of tiredness, especially as a result of excessive physical or mental efforts that's beyond your current abilities, or a lack of sleep. So your soul may be feeling like a lack of sleep. You may be feeling in your emotions and in your passion and in your energy and in your commitment and your strength that you are feeling and showing tiredness and a lack of physical and mental efforts. And this is who this message is for, okay? I will leave my complaint up on myself. I will leave my complaint up on myself. Up on myself means to take responsibility for something without being asked to. So my soul is weary of my life. I will leave complaint up on myself. So you are feeling in your emotions and your energy and your spirit and your commitment, you are feeling a lack of physical and mental efforts and a lack of sleep. And what Holy Spirit is saying is take responsibility for something without being asked to. So the reason why you're feeling in your soul weariness is because you need to take responsibility for something without being asked to take responsibility for it. And this is why you're feeling weary in your spirit, because there's something you need to take responsibility for, and no one should have to ask you or tell you to take responsibility for something that you yourself decided to do. I will speak bitterness of my soul. Bitterness is anger and disappointment and being treated unfairly or to have resentment. So, my soul is weary of my life. I will leave complaint upon myself. I will speak bitterness of my soul. If you don't take responsibility for whatever it is that you have done, or whatever it is, that decision that you have decided to make, you will speak bitterness into your soul. You will speak anger to yourself and disappointment. And you will feel like people are treating you unfairly, and you will begin to resent them. But it's all because you haven't taken responsibility for, it's all because you haven't taken responsibility for your own actions, your own decisions. I say unto God, do not condemn me. Condemn means to speak to me loudly with disapproval. But show me wherefore thou contendeth with me. And to contend with someone means to stand against all who undermine it, or to defend or preserve it. So instead of condemning you, you want God to show you why it is he's defending you and preserving you, even though all these people undermine you and think that it's something you shouldn't be or can't do, and even yourself feel like it's something you can't or cannot do. Instead of showing me, God, where I was wrong, show me why I am the one that you chose for this, why you defend me, and why you preserve me. It is good unto thee that thou should oppress. To oppress means to suffer mental pressure or distress. It is good unto thee that thou shouldest oppress, that thou should despise the work of thine own hands, and thou shouldst shine up on the counsel of the wicked. So the Holy Spirit is saying it is good that you feel distress and mental anguish about decisions that you made on your own. It is good that you feel distress and mental anguish about making decisions without him and doing something on your own. And it is good that you shine the light on the wicked and let them know that to do things on your own and to make decisions on your own without the Lord is wicked. Okay? And it is wicked because it is outside of God's will. Whatever decision you made or whatever it is you did it because you wanted to, not because you were led to. You made the decision on your own that you didn't seek counsel about, and now you have to take responsibility for being treated how you describe as unfair or why you have resentment towards somebody. The Lord is telling you to take responsibility for the decision that you made or the action that you made or the action that you did. And this is to take responsibility, okay? And this is another reason why you feel the way you feel, because it was outside of God's will in the sense that he didn't tell you to do it to begin with. Hast thou eyes of flesh, or hast thou eyes of flesh, or seest thou as a man seeth? What Holy Spirit is saying is, by this is, I know you are only human. Are the days of men, are thy years as man's years? But he's saying, I know you're only human, but at the same time, you're not the same as everybody else, okay? Thou inquires after mine iniquity. That he's saying, when he say that I don't inquire after thy iniquity and searches after thy sin. What Holy Spirit is saying is, and I don't look to question about your immoral or your grossly unfair behavior. And I don't attempt to look and seek after all your immoral acts. What he's saying is, I didn't come to judge you. Holy Spirit is saying, I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to judge what you did on your own. Yellow butterfly. I'm not here to judge you or what you did on your own, the decisions you made on your own. I am here to help you, to free you from sins, and to redeem you. Verse 7. Y'all think I'm playing about this yellow butterfly. Dog, I don't even know how to turn my camera around. Dog, I can't even turn my camera around. Okay. I can't even. I don't even know if y'all could see that. He was so far away. But he was right here by my door, and he just keep flying around the car. It's two of them. Okay, but verse 7. Thou knowest that I am not wicked, and there is none that can deliver thee out of my hand. So the Lord is saying, he knows. Oh, to be wicked is to be evil or immorally wrong. So the Lord is saying he knows that you are not evil. And he knows that you are not doing nothing intentionally against him. He knows that you're not intentionally trying to go against him. And he knows that whatever decision you made, you didn't do it against, like, you didn't do it to try to hurt him. You didn't do it to try to come against him intentionally. It's just a decision you made on your own. So the Lord is saying he knows that you're not wicked. So he knows that you're not evil or immorally wrong. So there's nothing that no one can do to separate you from him, to take you from him. Okay, so he was saying there's nothing that you can do that can separate you from me. So all he's saying is he wants you to take responsibility for your actions. Take responsibility for the decisions that you made. And, man up or woman up. Take accountability. And he's saying then you'll stop feeling weary in your spirit. Your spirit will no longer feel weary when you take responsibility. You won't feel like you're being treated unfairly, because you're going to take responsibility for whatever it is, your actions, decisions that you made. You're going to understand why people treated you or acted a certain way when you accept responsibility for whatever decision it is that you made. Holy Spirit wants you to accept responsibility. And he also wants you to know that he's not upset with you, and that he loves you, and he knows that you are only human, and he wants you to know that there is nothing that you could ever do to separate him from you, and that he loves you. And he loves you so much, and there's nothing that anybody can do to separate you, to deliver you from his hands. There's no way, that nothing that you could do or anybody else could do. He's not here to judge you, but he's here to redeem you. And what he wants you to do in this time is accept responsibility for your actions. In any way that means accepting responsibility for you. If you have to go tell someone sorry, if you have to go tell someone whatever that means to you, to accept responsibility, you know what you need to do in order to accept responsibility. And after the Holy Spirit gave me this word, I laid down and I was like, I love you so much, Holy Spirit. I was supposed to look up something before I said this song. But yeah, I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna put it in the comments, or I might put it in the description. But Holy Spirit gave me 21 Questions by 50 Cent. Because, I don't know about y'all, but I'm always asking the Lord, do you love me? Do you love me? Like, do you still love me? What about now? What about now? So Holy Spirit, when I laid down, he said, I just want to twist in. He said, I just want to twill. I'm going to say it. Just give me a minute. I'm going to say it. I laid down and he said, I just want to chill and twist a lot. Catch some suns in my 745. You drive me crazy, shawty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't want to see you cry. Got some questions I gotta ask, and I hope you can come up with the answers, babe. Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? And that repeats twice, and then Holy Spirit said, I love you like I love you like a fat kid loves cake. So Holy Spirit is saying, confirming, that he loves you. There's nothing you could do. You drive him crazy, girl. Not in a bad way, but we always have to have these conversations on whether I still love you or not. Are you doing the right thing or not? And I'm always telling you, yes, girl, you drive me crazy. I just want chill, child. Okay? You good. Take responsibility, okay? Just take responsibility. And another message he gave me for this was for your kingdom spouse. You probably ask your kingdom spouse if they love you, or you wonder if they love you or not, and you probably drive them crazy with asking them these questions too as well. And Holy Spirit is telling you they love you like a fat kid love cake, okay? And so I'm about to look up what twist means, and I'm about to look up what 745 means, because he said, I just want to chill and twist a lot. So I'm about to look up what twist means. And he said, catch some suns in my 745. And the suns was SUNS. So it's catch some suns in my 745. So I'm about to look up what twist means and 745 and put it in the description or in the comments. And that's the message, y'all. Peace.